Have you ever wondered what led some people into witchcraft? Have you wondered how some persons or someone became a witch, or what prompted someone to enter into witchcraft? The scriptures say in the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 3, that thou shalt not have any other God before me. And the book of Psalm 16, verse 4 says, those who rush to other gods bring many trouble upon themselves. The things you are doing, the activities that you are engaging yourself in now, can lead you into witchcraft and you become a witch or a wizard. Somebody close to you, somebody around you, what they are doing now, the activities they get themselves in, can make them to be a potential witch. I said in one of my videos that one of the ways to identify a witch is someone who always patronizes evil shrine, evil altars. Now that person is a potential witch. Now, I want you to pay attention to this story. Listen to the end. You are going to learn something. A lady, someone visited a friend of mine who is a prophet for counseling because nothing is working in their lives, in the family. Out of 7 children, no one is doing good. There's nothing good happening in their lives. There is setback, there is stagnancy. They are not moving forward. If anybody gives them money to start business, within a short time, the business will collapse. There is no growth financially in every ramification. So it was a terrible condition. Out of 7 people born in the family, their life is all about stories, sad stories. So this lady consulted this prophet to know the cause of their problem. And the prophet, who is a friend of mine, told her it was revealed to him that their mother is a witch and that she is responsible for whatever they are passing through. So this lady didn't like the message. So she went to tell her other brothers, and the elder brother told the mother. And because of that, they got this guy locked up. They got this guy locked up. They got military personnel, soldiers, and they locked the prophet in a guard room for making such a pronouncement. They beat him mercilessly. They beat him up, and he remained there for some days. Luckily for him, there is a friend of his who is a soldier that lived in Abara. Luckily, the guy came to that place, and behold, because they told him that there was a guy that was locked up. And when they brought out the guy, behold, it was his friend. And he began to ask him what happened. The guy narrated the story to him because the instruction was to beat the guy up, to mess him up. After narrating the story to this guy, fortunately, my friend he has come across this guy because it was when this guy was also experiencing some difficulty in his life that he met the prophet. And whatever the prophet told him was true. It came out to be true. So he believed in this guy. So when the prophet narrated the story to him, the story is, and as she told the lady that sought for her counsel, that when their mother got married, she was not able to bear children for some years. So after some years, she sought help in an evil altar. She sought help in an evil altar, in an evil shrine. And when she visited this shrine, she was given something like a calabash, and there were items in this calabash. Also, she was given a very big bottle. Now, she was instructed to go into her house and put this and dig a ground in the room, one of the rooms. So she dug a ground and put these items, including that bottle, inside the ground and covered it with the earth. So she did that in the parlor. Okay, she did that in the parlor, dig out a hole or something, like she dug out sand and put these things in the ground and covered it up and cemented it. And there was a chair that was placed on that spot where they did that thing. So the agreement, she made an evil agreement in that, she made an agreement in that altar without her knowledge. The agreement is that she will bear children, but when the children are of age, when they should be useful, that they will all become useless because the spirit of witchcraft will possess her and she will start using it against her children. So that was the unknown covenant she entered into in that evil shrine. Now, because it was an unknown covenant, she didn't know the terms of the agreement that led to her bearing children. So then, the soldier, as this guy narrated the story to the soldier told, ask him if he's sure of what he's saying. Because in order to prove his innocence, he said that the guy is going to take them to the house, points to the particular place that they buried that thing, that they are ready to dig it to the extent wherever that they can find that thing. So the guy followed them. They moved with a bus and went into that compound. And the guy pointed the direction where the woman buried the charms and the item that we are giving her from the evil shrine that she visited, and they began to dig. It took time. It took like 30 minutes, 1 hour, before they were able to reach where those items were. And behold, they found those items. And also they found a bottle and they brought it out. Inside this bottle contains blood, fresh blood. The blood has not clotted. The blood is as new. It is a fresh blood. It was now when they brought this item that the woman began to confess of what happened. She confessed that there was a time she visited an evil shrine and she was given these items, including that bottle, because it was very big, because she was looking for children, and they asked her to put it inside the ground. So she now said that after some time, after so many years that have passed, when she has born children, that she knew that she had been possessed with the spirit of witchcraft, but she couldn't confess it. Now she was using it to attack even her very children. She was using it to drink their blood. She's responsible for whatever that was happening in their life. That was how the truth was found out. Now, why I share this story with you is to make you to understand the implications of visiting shrines, the implications of visiting evil altars. I told you in the other video that if you have a friend or someone who believe that the only thing that can solve their problem is by visiting evil altar, that you should stay away from that person. That person is a potential witch, and eventually they will attack you because you are close to them. So one of the ways to enter into witchcraft is by visiting evil altars, by visiting evil shrines. When you go there to look for anything, you are entering into an unknown covenant you don't know. And one of the unknown covenant you can enter into is to be possessed by the spirit of witchcraft. You don't know how this thing came about. After some time, you begin to manifest witchcraft. You have become a witch because you have disobeyed the commandment of God. Thou shalt not seek after other gods. Thou shalt not have any other God before me. Those who worship other gods bring many problems on themselves. This is one of the disadvantage. This is one of the effects of visiting evil altars. Because in this altar, there are custodians. In this altar, there are spirits behind this altar. If it is a spirit of witchcraft, you are entering into agreement with witchcraft. You are being initiated into witchcraft. And after some time, this thing will begin to manifest in your life. That is why you must stay away from these kind of things. Visiting a witch doctor, visiting a sangoma, visiting evil altar, visiting marine altars. All these things have their implication, which is a long-lasting effect. There is nothing they are going to give you. Now, all these children, we are useless. It is like not even having any child at all. Okay? They were useless. And the woman later confessed that at a certain stage, these people, children, we start dying and they will not amount to anything good. Satan cannot give you anything. That is why you should stay away from anything. Be prayerful. Put your trust in God. Put your hope in God. Be patient. And do not rush after all these things. There is no life in them. There is no good. The word of God is tried. The word of God is settled. Don't test the word of God with your life by the actions you take, by the things you do. God bless you.